Hello, this is the second video of the mini-series of just frequently asked questions from my students. Hi again to people that aren't my students, and hi to people that are my students. I hope you enjoy, and I hope it helps. So this question is actually kind of two sort of different questions, but I thought I'd put them together because they're very similar questions. So the first one is, when playing an instrument, especially the ukulele, how important, or to what degree of importance, is it to not look down at the instrument? Okay, so before I look at the next part of the questions, I will just say that it depends. As a pianist, I'm always looking at the piano, but also looking at the music in front of me, if I'm reading music, of course. I just feel like it's really important. There's things I can play without looking at the piano, but I'd rather focus on looking at it so I make minimal mistakes as possible. With the ukulele or stringed instruments, I do have a little bit of background in playing violin and bass guitar. Again, sometimes it just depends on what you're actually playing. Things like easy chords, C to an F, to G, etc., etc. That's easy, I can do that without actually looking, but things like finger picking, that might actually require some attention. Also, things like, music I've never seen before, sometimes I actually do need to do that. So a way to get around that is actually memorising things, is probably the way I've found that easier. So I wouldn't exactly say it's important though, if I'm honest. People would rather hear you play something right and look at your instrument than play it all wrong, right? Okay, so that leads into the next part of the question. Did you make use of peripheral vision sometimes when you play? Perhaps to give the illusion in a performance that you weren't actually looking down at the performance when, in fact, you were. So I guess with this one, I use my peripheral vision quite a lot in life, actually. If I'm very honest, when I'm teaching, I often have eyes on the student or what they're playing actually on the screen, but I do kind of veer away because I write notes and things, so I sometimes sort of I'm looking down at the paper, but I can see my peripheral vision, and likewise the other way around. I've just got to do that, to be honest. I've also cared for children in my life, and animals, so you need to keep your eyes everywhere on them, so peripheral vision is very helpful in that. So it's just sort of a skill I've built up, I guess, as probably a lot of other people have. So really with peripheral vision, I have used it before in music. I think I have to do it in piano quite a lot because, especially when the music's quite far away on the piano, I've got the music's sort of a couple of foot away from actually where I'm sat, so I have to often use peripheral vision to keep track of everything I'm doing. And I have done it before in performances, particularly more sort of lively performances where there's still been music. When I'm playing on like saxophone, I like to sort of keep an eye on the audience. I quite like to look at what the audience are doing. Are they laughing? Are they crying? I don't know. Is there a child just having a dance in the aisle or something? So using peripheral vision there is actually really, really good, and also being able to, if there's a conductor, see them, or singers, if you need cues and things, peripheral vision is absolutely mandatory in that sort of situation. Alright, yeah, so I think that's answered the question. Alright, cheers, bye.